Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic video for the 27th of July. I said I was going to change this backdrop and I didn't get a chance to do it today. So forgive me that we have one last day with this up, and then tomorrow early morning I will change stuff out. We'll have a whole different vibe. Anyway, I hope everybody's been having an awesome day. By the way, this is the series where if you would like to enter to win a free read with me, you can do so by writing the word compassion in the comment section, being a subscriber to the channel, and giving this video a thumbs up. Those three things get you entered to win. I haven't chosen anybody yet for this next 7-day segment yet. When I do, I always do the free reading at the end of one of these videos so everybody can watch it and you all know who the winner was. Okay, so I'll probably choose somebody in the next day or two. All right, here we go. So we've got the house and the dog. Well, I shouldn't say the house. It's the garden and the dog. We're starting out with something really beautiful. Something feels very satisfying. Something that can grow into something very loyal, or this is about somebody's location that they're in. They feel like, wow, this feels right. This feels really good to me. This feels like just where I want to be. We've got the tree, but we've also got war. Boy, this is starting to look like someone is making a distinction between the way they want to live their life. What do they want for their tree of life? What do they want it to look like? Maybe this person has only ever known chaos and drama, and at this point in time, they're seeing something different, something better. They see, like, I would like this life. I'd like to be in this garden. I'd like to be loyal to this. That's what I'd like for my tree of life now. I'd like to grow into that kind of life instead of where I currently am. That, or somebody is peering into an individual's life saying, wow, your life is amazing. It looks calm. You come across as somebody that I could trust, that I could rely on. You come across as somebody that I would want to grow into a relationship with. But where I am right now is here. I'm on the battlefield. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to do a dive, right? Deep dive time. Let's go with this deck. First off, I'm going to work in reverse. I want to know about war. Tell me what the battlefield is. 4 of Cups, man. Somebody's filled with all kinds of regret. Filled with regret. About what? What's this whole... The moon. Why did I keep secrets? Why did I do this? Why was I... Somebody was Piscean energy, but somebody there was even hostile, overly protective about their... What were their secrets? What was it? The secretive energy here. We got the Hermit sideways. We got a 3 of Swords. We got the Magician. This is almost like somebody realizes that they created a war between themselves and someone else, and they regret that. They regret that they were secretive about the fact that they were trying to heal from some kind of trauma, and they weren't healed from it yet, so they weren't opening up. They were still very much in the throes of pain. This could have been old scars, old wounds, and they might have been trying to hide that. They didn't want somebody to see their wounds. They didn't want to admit that they need, like, maybe the way this person was dealing with the scars that they had was to withdraw themselves, go into silent mode. Maybe there were times where it was like, I can't be around people too much because it kind of overwhelms me. And they never said that to the person that they actually realized was someone who could have been very soothing, a really beautiful influence in their life. But instead, they created turmoil with that person who would have actually been, it's like, this is exactly who I want to be with, is somebody who's like this. And yet, I instead created a battle with them. I regret that. Why didn't I just tell them that I have a lot of scars that I carry, and the way I deal with my scars is I withdraw, I go into silent mode. I'm trying to manifest getting beyond it, but I didn't tell them any of that. I let them wonder, why did I go silent on them? And I regret that. That's what it looks like to me. We have Virgo energy there as well. King of Cups. All right, so we're going to talk about this. Like, this could be a divine masculine. Doesn't have to be. This could be a woman just as easily. But they have so much love, so much emotion, and yet they did this silent thing. Tell me about the silent thing, the Hermit energy that was sideways, because it was like back and forth energy. 7 of Pentacles. They might have been silent, but they would make like plans for long-term stuff that then go silent. They had plans for eventually communicating, but instead they were silent. Why did they keep the secrets with the moon? Empress in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Hold on. They didn't think that this Empress would want to give to them if she knew. 5 of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords upright. I don't want her burdened with my stuff. It's not hers to know. It's not her business. I don't want to discuss it with her. I don't want her trying to help me. I don't want her trying to fix me. This is my business. It's not hers. Fair enough. It is everybody's business to deal with whatever they need to deal with. However, if the silence created nothing but the war between this king and whomever this person is, we'll go talk about them next. My question would be, was that the right choice to make? It doesn't mean somebody doesn't have the right. Of course, this person, they have a right to say, I'm not telling you anything. It's my business, not yours. My wounds, the way I handle them, that's my business. I don't want that Empress to know. I don't want her to see me and see my scars, because I don't want her to know that about me. They have every right to say that. However, just know that your actions will have a cost. In this case, the cost was it created a battlefield between themselves and the very person that they know is really soothing, an individual that they wanted in their life, somebody who they view as loyal, somebody that they view as, I don't know, maybe this person lives in some really green, lush garden space. Maybe this person has a dog. Whatever this is, they feel like this person grows. They feel like this person has deep roots, and they're strong and resilient. And they are in conflict with that very person. Okay, tell me about that character. Tell me about the garden character, whoever that is. Garden, the dog. So a Queen of Wands could be a Leo, could be a Sag, could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Be yourself again. Good to see you. This is a Queen of Wands, is passionate, is bold, is brave, is super attractive. She's also somebody that operates from her heart space. What's interesting is she's also somebody who's not going to pity anyone. So if they were worried that she was going to pity them, a Queen of Wands doesn't. A Queen of Wands says, I respect you more because you have scars, and yet you deal with them. I'm your partner. I would be beside you, but I wouldn't tell you that it's my duty to now fix you. I don't fix anybody. You do what you want, but I respect you more for choosing the path of fixing yourself. So they got her all wrong if they were thinking she was going to be someone that wouldn't care about them if she knew their scars, or if they had to keep that all secret because they didn't want her, trespassing or becoming clingy or something on them. I don't know. I think they misjudged her quite a lot. The moon, yeah, they didn't get her at all. She was a gigantic mystery to them. So we've had the moon come out twice. They didn't understand her. They saw her, and maybe they still don't understand her, but she was confused by them. She knew that they were keeping secrets, but what's so ironic is that they didn't get her at all either. Tell me more about her. How did she feel about that person, about that king? She was ready to move things forward with them. Chariot. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want to move forward with them. Yes, I would want this. This would be a person that I would choose to be with. Of course I would want this. She thought that they were her equal. So here's the thing. What was her impression of the way they were behaving? Because we do need to know that. Okay, so she wasn't under any sense of confusion. She's like, they got a lot of pride. Okay, 6 of Wands sideways. I know that they have a lot of pride, but I also know that their pride is not necessarily always a good kind. It's a big old heaping dose of ego. Whatever their attitude is toward me, it probably wasn't one of heroics. It was almost like, it's like they decided that she was somebody that they had to fight to keep her out of their business. And she's like, I don't know what their deal is with pride. They've got it all kinds of mixed up. I would be, look, a Queen of Wands will never choose somebody that she's not proud to be with. So she was already proud to be with them. That's why she wanted to move things forward with them. She saw them as one of her own kind. Doesn't matter if they've got scars, doesn't matter if they've got problems. Who doesn't? The bottom line is she never saw this person as weak. She didn't expect them to be perfect, but she did think that they were a great match. But the thing she saw with their behavior is they've got a lot of ego. They got a lot of ego here. They don't understand me. I don't know if she knew how little they understood her. I think this person was still too wrapped up. I mean, they're standing there with that Three of Swords. They were probably pretty steeped in some hurt and pain still. So, it's hard to think clear when we're still hurting that much, right? Okay, tell me a little bit more though about, actually, no, I need to change decks. It's not fair to keep going with the same deck when I'm changing questions. The overarching storyline here. Let's see. What's the big message here? We have got Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, well, that's positive at least, because even though it jumped onto the floor, which to me says passage of time, says as time continues to pass, some of the stress will come down, some of the obstacles will, or the conflict aspect of this interaction will mellow out. Tell me, where are they at with her right now? Magician, trying to manifest her. They're also trying really hard to manifest the idea of being in a calm, peaceful energy with her. Where is she at in relationship to her thoughts about them right now? Ace of Swords. So she's just using her logic right now, not her heart space. She's trying to sort out what's true. Like, okay, I feel like there was, like, this person cared about me, even though they might have only given me one little penny. I don't, there's so much that would need to be known here. She's not trying to falsely fill in blanks, because this is all about truth seeking. And she's taking her emotions out of a situation to be able to evaluate it truthfully, just to go off of how did they behave? What do I actually know about them? Not like all of the other, would project stuff. And, a Queen of Wands has a pretty good opinion of themselves. They don't assume like, oh, somebody was playing games with me, they're probably out cheating. It's like, are you kidding me? Who would cheat on this? Like she's probably, she or he, I don't read for genders. This could be a same-sex couple or reverse roles, but their mind doesn't leap to who's cheating on me. They're just like, are you kidding me? If somebody's cheating on me, that's laughable. You're not going to find somebody like me. Her mind's not going to go there. She's going to be real solid in her own, self-image. So instead, she's going to be opening her mind up and saying, all right, I don't understand everything that happened, but truth and logic is the only way for me to think through this. So at this point in time, though, I just don't know. They've got some serious regrets over there that they created a battlefield with her. What action are they going to be taking? Because we saw them trying to manifest, but that's up here. That's not necessarily. We got a Nine of Swords in the reverse. They're going to get beyond that stress. But the World card is still sideways, and the Hanged Man is in the upright. It's almost like they're going to start thinking long and hard about what should I do. I'm not coming from a place of panic. And I'm not overwhelmed with regrets. I'm just thinking about how to progress forward. What action do I take next? So they're thinking long and hard about this, but at least from a calm, energetic space. They're not, they know that they regret that they didn't just communicate with her. Do they understand her any better now? I'm wondering. Do they understand her any better now? We got a Seven of Wands. We got the Fool. No. Sorry, but no. They can't get to know her until they're in her presence again. They really can't. It's going to take a leap of faith to simply give this more of an opportunity. I feel like this is two people who really felt something for each other, but because They didn't get a chance to really get to know the depths of one another. They didn't build that trust. And now it's going to take a huge leap of faith of trust for them to get beyond their own blockages, to really like realize that I don't know her very well. I've made some assumptions. I've also, behaved in a certain way for myself. And the way I chose to behave is what created a distance and blockage between us. So now I've got to take a leap of faith to face my own obstacles that I created between us. And part of those obstacles are I don't really know her. So now they've got a lot to learn about who she is. Why are they still drawn to her? Why are they having this regret and still drawn to her when, like I said, they don't really know her? Knight of Cups and the Empress, because when you know, because that's their Empress one way or the other. And this is probably one of those situations where they can't stop thinking about her. They can't, this is in their mind, they still have emotion. And because she's the best of the best, I mean, the Empress is the person that you don't meet those very often. When you do, they stay in your mind, they're the value, it's like when, if we talked about an item instead of a person, not to equate a human being with an item, but for an analogy, when you own something that's really good quality, like we all have that one, and it may just be a t-shirt, right? And you think all t-shirts are the same. No, they're not. There are totally different. I personally favor like bamboo fibers myself. I think that's a wonderful feeling material. I feel like it's long lasting, but that's different than some of the other, cheaper, more coarse materials that don't hold up. The dye doesn't hold, the material doesn't last, you wind up with holes and stuff. And I just feel like that's the difference between, sometimes you don't understand the full quality of something right at first, but then you have a moment to think about it and you go, this is not like the others. And I feel like that's the equivalent. Like this is not just a person that I'm attracted to. This is an Empress. I see the value in this person. There's something different. There's a quality to them. So no wonder they're focusing still on her, because they know the difference. They know that. They know she stands out in their mind in a way that nobody else does. So their final actions here. Two of Cups. Well, in a situation like this, what action could there be other than I got to come back? I got to come back, and we got to start over kind of as friends. This could be the twin flame kind of storyline, or just a really profound bond. But she actually still is going to be instrumental in helping them heal, but they now have to come in to heal this connection. But even that could be something that translates into them healing. Remember at the beginning we said it's like they realized she would have been really soothing for them. She's like a garden, there's loyalty, and there's security, and there's all of these emotional strengths that this person carries. And they're realizing, I pushed away the person that would have been so good for me, but also the person that I'm in love with. Now I want to heal this connection with that individual. And that in and of itself could be a part of what helps them to heal their own wounds as well. Interesting message on that one. Let's get one last one just for her. We have got, I said one, we got a 6 of Wands, we got a Page of Cups. So we're ending this with, I really feel as if this comes back around, I don't think she's going to have any problem accepting their apology. And I think if anything, she's going to realize that this is them finding a healthy version of their ego. They're going to feel really good about coming back in and communicating with her. I feel like she never got all bent out of shape over this and said, oh, you've ruined my life, you've hurt me. She's like, I'm very self-possessed, but I thought that this person and I had a chance, but they got to get beyond their own ego if they're going to come toward me. And if they do, heck yeah, that'd be awesome. So she's pretty chill about all this. I think this could go the distance. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.